Okay. All right. So this is me. This is my first video. This is James Summers, James H. Summers. I write psychological horror fiction, and I have here with me Kim. She's going to be interviewing me and asking me some very good pertinent questions. So I'll turn it over to Kim.
What exactly is psychological horror, and how is it different from typical horror stories with monsters or gore?
Psychological horror is what I enjoy the most. It's sometimes the mystery that's in the background that is a little bit more challenging than actually seeing somebody running through the forest to get you, or a monster coming down the hallway. That's scary too. Psychological horror is actually what takes place more inside of a person. It doesn't have to always be caused by a person, but takes place. And you actually, it's what you see, it's what you feel. It's something that scares me. It's probably not going to scare or bother you. So psychological horror is pretty intimate. It's unique.
What inspired you to start writing horror in the first place?
Movies, the worst kind of movies, the B movies, really, the ones that are not really good video, not good audio, fun to watch, more of a, hey, did you see this? Then I had to watch it. Seeing those movies, seeing something that I would like to do a little bit differently, and then also seeing something that's not there, something that I actually want to do, that not that it hasn't been done before, but that I wanted to do.
So in a sense, something that you said earlier is psychological horror is almost the horror of the imagination gone wild. The imagination and the horror between your ears and your dreams at night.
Yes, your mind. Yes, definitely. So another way to look at that is when I first started writing in high school, maybe even a little bit as I started to branch out here, I would actually go into the detail and describe, and it's almost like watching a trailer for a movie, to the point to where the trailer reveals so much that you really, you kind of know what you're getting into. So then you're looking at the way it was made, the way it was configured and done. A lot of description. So the way I thought, as I progressed in writing, and as far as going down that little road, I thought it was more scary just to say that there's noises coming behind a locked door. Something's behind a locked door, kind of telling you what you hear, what you feel from the door, describing more of the door, the noise, and then what bothers you, not necessarily going to bother the next person. So if I was to tell you there's a huge spider coming out of that door, the minute you open it and it's pushing forward and coming in, it's too late, you've already let it in. That is going to be terrifying for you if you're scared of spiders. But me, not really scared of spiders. I'm like, oh damn, too bad it's not a hamster or somebody with an axe. So by not describing what is actually in the room, leaving it up to your imagination, that is, I think, the benefit of what I do. What I strive to do is show you the doors, bring you to the door, and then before I release what's behind the door, have that build up. And so therefore I don't turn off a lot of people that aren't scared about spiders. They'll go read somebody else. They actually want to know what's going to happen.